Mary Had a Little Lamb is a horror film from 2023. This is directed by Jason Arber. It's written by Harry Boxley and Sarah Josepha Hale. And we have a cast including May Kelly, Christina Nyland, Gaston Alexander, and various others. And I will say the performances are very good. I have no issues with any of the performances. The reason I wanted to watch this, quite frankly, was because the poster looked brilliant. It looked absolutely delightful. And then it sounded reasonably okay, but the execution isn't very good. It got off to a very good start. The beginning is very eerie, and I really enjoyed it. And the rest of it, not much happens. A group of people walk into this house in the woods, like, oh, come on, that's highly entitled. You don't just get to walk into a house. And when they're there, I guess strange things happen, but not a lot happens. And the horror aspects are really weak. There's not a lot going on. It's not very suspenseful. Some of the dim lighting works quite well, but in some parts it's just really irritating, and it's not unique to this film. There are a lot of horror films where they seem to think if you just turn the lights down it will give it a really spooky atmosphere, but I just find it to be really irritating because I want to be able to see what's happening. Again, occasionally it can work well, but often not the case. It does pick up towards the end. I won't say what happens, but it does get a little bit better eventually. But by that point, I'd not been able to invest in the narrative. I wasn't concerned about any of the characters. In fact, I disliked a lot of the characters, and even though it got a little bit better, by that point I'd kind of given up with the narrative. So it's not a good story. It's not a good horror. The camera work is fine. The performances are fine. Some of the lighting's okay. Some of it, not so much. The poster looks absolutely fantastic. I still stand by that. The poster is great, and the beginning of the film was quite strong. But unfortunately, the rest of it is very weak, and it just doesn't really deliver. Do I recommend it? Not really, but if you're curious, check it out. It's not annoying. It's not unwatchable in that regard. I just don't think it has a lot to deliver. Again, at one point, it does pick back up. Maybe you'll enjoy that part of it, but for me, as I said, I kind of lost hope in the narrative at that point, so I certainly wasn't that invested in it. So none of the performances are bad. Nothing in it is particularly annoying. Some of the lighting's quite irritating, but not enough to make it unwatchable. So if you're curious, check it out. But in general, if you decide not to watch it, I don't really think you're going to be missing out on much.